Sup peeps, Sora here and welcome back to WWE 2K25 on my rise. Let's sort out in case what storyline is.
What the hell's going on around here today? All the suits look like a donkey kicked them in their tender bits.
That is a very specific analogy, but the reason everyone's upset is Mutiny is creating their own title, the NXT Mutiny Championship.
Why should we care? It'll go right down the memory hole with the multiversal Infinite Championship and every other fake belt in history.
We're already bleeding superstars to their side. An NXT Mutiny champion gives them even more credibility. I tried to get Triple H to stop them, but he hasn't even returned my call. If Mutiny keeps gaining momentum, I'm on track to be the last GM of Raw, which is a distinction I'd prefer to avoid.
I'm not looking to be your last #1 draft pick either.
What can we do at this point other than sit back and watch?
We're not gonna do that.
My partner and me took their Unity belts. How about I go down there, win their made-up tinfoil title myself, and show them exactly what I think about it?
That's borderline nuts. We're in a war, and you'd be walking behind enemy lines without any backup.
I don't need any backup.
I can't officially sanction this, but it sure would make an impression. And if somehow you pulled it off, it might turn the tide of the whole war. You sure you want to do this?
Let's roll. I'm going to walk into Mutiny's house, put my feet up on their couch, and serve them a case of frosty Stone Cold Steve Austin style whoop-ass.
Hell yeah.
Smashing the competition. Okay. Let's see how this goes.
Mark Coffey getting ready for a battle against Nathan Frazier.
I hope they tear each other apart.
What the hell? One half of the Unity champions just tossed Nathan Frazier aside like a sack of wheat.
It looks like the Unity champ is going after Coffey next.
And the referee is going to let this one go. We have a new matchup, guys.
What we have is a fight.
This wasn't a scheduled match, but it looks like...
I'm restarting because he cheated. He just charged right at me.
This wasn't a scheduled match, but it looks like we're going to get it nonetheless.
Looks to me like Mark Coffey's about to become the second member of the NXT Mutiny roster tonight, who's going to lose some teeth to one half of the Unity champions.
Mutiny claims to like anarchy. Well, tonight, they're getting all they can handle.
Mark Coffey is reeling to his feet.
Kick to the gut. What now?
Code red.
And Coffey is laid out.
Getting back to his feet.
Am I just gonna hit him with 2 finishes and end it?
It might be too late.
Kick to the gut. What now? Oh, code red. He created a huge opportunity here.
Coffey's been defeated, but apparently that isn't enough for the WWE loyalist.
He's kicking Coffey right out of the ring. It looks like the Unity Tag Champ has something to say. Everybody in this building knows I go where I want to, when I want to. So when I heard Mutiny was getting big ideas about making up their own title, there was only one place I was gonna be. And that's right here in NXT Mutiny. I just obliterated 2 of your guys, and I'll do the same thing to the rest of your damn roster if I have to. Because that mail order belt, I'm taking it just like me and my partner took the Unity titles. So go ahead and...
You knew this had to be coming.
Kevin Owens is one of the leaders of NXT Mutiny, and he has heard enough.
When you came out here like a tough guy jumping people from behind, I thought about sending the entire locker room out to smash you like the tackling dummy that you are. But I have a better idea. See, I'm not going to let some WWE poster boy ruin our show. You want this mail order belt that's about to become the most valuable prize in the business? Then all you have to do is compete in our main event tonight. A qualifying gauntlet match.
One of the biggest superstars in WWE is going to main event NXT Mutiny in a gauntlet match.
And if he wins, he'll have a shot at being the first ever NXT Mutiny champion.
Okay. After making his presence felt in the opening match of NXT Mutiny, Swan Hart looked to earn a shot at the brand new NXT Mutiny champion by completing a gauntlet match. Because the belly in the bud. Wait, isn't a gauntlet match is when you have to go through multiple people? Look at the main promoting its own destruction. The only thing that's going to be nipped in the bud is Swan has a more promising career. If you say so, Bailey. If you say so. Psycho Sally.
Hey you. My name's Psycho Sally and
I don't want to hear one word from any of you traitors. What's wrong? Too afraid to mouth off now that we're standing face to face?
I thought you didn't want to hear one word from any of us traitors.
Well, it is kind of boring out here in the parking lot. So might as well say your piece.
I was just going to ask if you're hungry. Catering is really good tonight. There's even cake!
If Bailey and Kevin Owens think I'm walking into some trap right before I run your little gauntlet...
Wow, you seem really mad. Are you more of a pie person?
Look, I don't know you, Psycho Sally. This isn't personal. But you're a soldier on the wrong side of a civil war where you're the bad guys.
You might have the heroes and villains twisted here. You and your partner invented the Unified titles just to make fools of us after people worked for years to make the Unity titles a reality. Then you put those titles right back into the hands of the company that fought creating them for years.
After Mutiny declared war on WWE and attacked our whole damn roster.
Mutiny has a lot of people who used to be on your roster. Makes you wonder what they see and you don't.
The only thing I see is that I'm fixing to take that pretend belt your side just made up and turn it into scrap.
Every belt is pretend until people agree that it's real. You sure you don't want some cake?
Yeah, I'm sure.
That was weird.
The following contest is a gauntlet turmoil match and is a qualifying match for the NXT Mutiny Championship. The rules of the match are as follows. 2 superstars will start in the ring. When one superstar is eliminated, a new superstar enters. Eliminations can occur by pinfall, submission, disqualification, or countouts. The match will be won if the first entrant eliminates all other entrants in the match.
Wait, what? So I have to eliminate everybody else in the match to win it.
WWE Universe that Mutiny was a mistake.
And yet you're cheering me. You were booing me because I entered your territory last time. And now you're cheering me.
And from England, weighing in at 218 pounds, one half of the NXT Unity Tag Team Champions, Sawyer Knight Hart.
I don't think this guy's afraid of anything walking, Corey. Now, you're right, Saxton. The thing is, courage is only a virtue until you lose. And tonight, a loss is likely in this difficult gauntlet match.
Yeah, true, but... So, hang on, if 2 people in the match eliminate each other, and I beat everybody else,
shot at taking the Mutiny
I'll still
Championship
lose.
back home to WWE is on the line.
So how to take out everybody? Take on everybody.
A gifted in-ring technician and a gifted braggart.
Okay.
And representing Meta 4 from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 178 pounds, Supernova 11, Noam Dar!
Look, I'm not downplaying his skills, but Dar needs an ego check.
Certainly thinks he's a cut above the rest.
You two just don't get how good Noam Dar is. It's time you recognize his profound abilities.
You can be talented and humble, Corey.
Not in my experience.
No, you can. You can be talented and humble.
Highly skilled. He's the first Israeli-born superstar to compete in WWE.
He's got a little bit of his own swag going, too.
He's smug.
He's not smug, Cole. He's confident.
No, that's smug. What I just did.
This superstar didn't just walk into the lion's den. He did it carrying a bunch of stakes.
Well, he came here from Raw looking for a fight, and Kevin Owens gave him one against 3 of Mutiny's best.
The reward will be worth the risk if that man carries Mutiny's new championship back to WWE, Corey.
Yep.
Just caught flush.
Wow, breathtaking standing shooting star.
Agility like that is what can set you apart from the rest of the locker room. Just a continuous rush on Noam Dar here.
Dar on the wrong side of every exchange lately.
Just grounded and pounded. Ah, right to the back.
Wow, look at that agility. Acrobatics like that take a tremendous amount of cardio and strength.
Reversal from Noam Dar.
And Dar puts a quick stop to the momentum that was mounting against him.
Noam could be turning his fortunes around.
An inverted DDT.
Right as you say that, Corey. Literally right as you say that.
Basement drop kick.
Why is it called a basement dropkick anyway?
This is not looking good for him.
He's staring adversity right in the face now. Oh, not to the belly.
Yeah, someone actually explains to me why it's called that.
Standing shooting
Because I'd love to know.
press.
You have solidified your name as a top athlete when you're able to pull off that move.
Kick to the back.
Honing in on the arm.
Counters to gain the advantage.
Oh my gosh!
What now?
Oh, that's a kick that would leave you gasping for air.
Oh, God, that hurt. Noam Dar is just getting knocked around.
Dar on the wrong side of every exchange.
Kick to the gut. What now? Noah went down in a heap.
There's 2. Oh, man, he's out. Noam Dar is eliminated from this gauntlet match.
They are out of here, but we still have 2 more participants hoping to run the gauntlet.
So who's next? The one and only Axiom is ready to make some noise.
Okay. When you're ready.
When you hear the word gauntlet, the stakes are high.
I
Mathematically
can't
speaking,
move,
you don't
so
stand
I
a
can't.
chance.
I can't do
Danger
anything
could
until
come to
he
you
gets
at
in
any
me.
point until you're the last combatant standing.
And he's really being relentless right now.
He could really use some well-timed offense here.
Oh, that might have just broken something. Oh! Oh, that's gonna sting your back. Bam! From the heavens, big time.
What the hell happened there? Something glitched.
Oh, this is gonna hurt.
Oh, not to the belly.
Pretty sure something glitched there.
Making way toward the top rope.
Get in the ring then. Get in the goddamn ring instead of. Why are you?
The hunger and drive.
What was
of
the point of that? You could have just got in the ring from the bit in front.
Looking for the win. Look
Legitimately, what was the point to you trying to get in the ring from that side? That made no sense. Also, what the frick is happening now?
Ooh, treading all over their opponent. Ooh. Way to avoid that.
These two trading one blow after another.
Boom. Two titans trading strikes and refusing to back down. Ooh.
Both absolutely drained, but both refusing to give up. Ooh.
Who will break first? That is the question.
What impressive determination from both competitors. Keeping rapid fire shots. Modern superstar backing down. And that'll end this exchange right there.
Get back here. Leg lariat.
Axiom at the mercy of his opponent.
Axiom now just trying to survive.
Oof, man, what a hit.
Calf kick right on point.
Look at this.
Effectively targeting the arm. Being stalked, being measured, and clueless to it all.
Kick to the gut. What now? And that can vanquish Axiom.
Yes, Axiom has been eliminated. Time to hit the showers.
We've seen twists and turns, but here's our last entrant. All right, here comes Lead and makes some noise in this gauntlet match.
See, by the time they get in the ring, I get a breather. But at the same time, they're fresh.
Nice calf kick, great elevation. And West can't stop any offense.
Well, they're fresh, so I smack them in the frickin' face. Want to smack them in the face, they're not so fresh.
Stop right to the gut.
They're a little, unfresh, then.
Jarring impact. He's headed to the top now.
From the heavens, splash from the top. Ridiculous standing shooting star. Agility like that, easier said than done, gentlemen. Up and around, down with a tilt-the-world backbreaker.
And he continues to take relentless offense here.
Yeah, he is struggling to get back into the swing of things.
Turns it around.
He's looking to get back in this.
West showing how hard it is to fully shut him down.
Standing Spanish fly, are you kidding me? Incredible.
What the hell happened there? No, 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 no. What happened there?
Uses an elbow to disrupt that attack. West needs to get his wits about him fast.
Kick to the gut. What now? Wesley is in serious danger.
2 count.
And that's it. The last elimination.
Here is your winner, Sawyer Knights Hart.
If NXT Mutiny holds up their end of the bargain, this man will be competing for their new championship.
I think we're going to see a trap spring anytime now because there's no way Kevin
Yeah.
Owens and Bayley would let that happen.
Yeah. There's gonna be a trick that happens. Unlike the endless broken promises of WWE, NXT Mutiny's brand of its word. Sonata has earned his shot at the NXT Mutiny Championship in the first ever Mutiny Mystery Chamber match. The four parts of the chamber will be darkened, so Sonata will have no idea who he's facing until they enter the match. It could be anyone. Mystery Chamber, huh? So instead of one, that would be 4 of your wrestlers who aren't going to be walking out of the arena under their own power. Also, what the hell am I wearing?
I'd question your strategy with all this Mutiny title stuff, but I kind of feel like you're making it up as you go along.
You ever known me to do anything different?
I know you also didn't have a plan when you decided to climb Old Man Thompson's tree, and we had to call the fire department to carry you down. Not a great look.
What?
Oh, sure. Bring up my childhood trauma.
I mean, I'm a high flyer, so like climbing things, so that makes sense.
Hopefully you're triggered enough that you actually give some thought to what you're doing.
That was a long time ago. I've refined my improvisational technique.
Beating everyone up is only a technique until you lose a fight.
We got ourselves a real simple solution then.
Yeah, you just have to keep winning. Here's the thing. Doesn't this all seem a little easy? Mutiny could have jumped you, but they didn't. Not to mention this whole mystery chamber twist. Something's up.
Trust me, if they have something planned, I'll be ready for it. The price is worth the cost. We got the Unity belts. I take this new title off the table, Mutiny doesn't have much left after that.
Your mind's made up, so this is a losing argument. Good luck down there.
Swan Hart returns to Mutiny to compete for their new championship. Will he end the war in a single blow by showing WWE's dominance? Fingers crossed. Typical WWE propaganda. Maybe Swan Hart wins the Mutiny championship and stays. Wait. Are you gonna have me win the championship and force me to stay against my will? Because that's what that implies.
We have no idea who is in those Mutiny mystery pods, guys.
What we do know is that every man in that chamber is going after the guy carrying WWE's banner.
This superstar knew the risk going in, Corey. Now we're going to see if he can reap the rewards and become the first ever Mutiny champion.
Technically, aren't they all carrying that banner, though?
Out of the nice takedown. Stack them up. He goes for the quick pin attempt.
They're all technically carrying that banner.
You don't get paid by the hour, so nothing wrong.
NXT is still a WWE show.
He quickly slides into the ring.
Yeah, NXT is still at, well, Mutiny's taken over NXT, so it's still technically a WWE show.
Boom.
So they would all technically be carrying the WWE banner.
Lands the knee.
That shot on Wolfgang did not miss.
He knew he'd get hurt. In a match like this, you can't avoid it. And right now, Andre Chase is next to set foot in the Elimination Chamber matchup.
Wolfgang isn't being given a chance to breathe.
Any attempt of offense from Wolfgang is being sapped.
He counters with a great reversal.
Wolfgang's finally able to slow all that incoming offense.
Wolfgang got tired of being pushed around and wants to gain the advantage now.
Has him up for the power slam.
Countered into an inverted DDT.
Hey. Get the hell, what are you doing? What are you doing? What move is that?
Prime example of working smarter, not harder. That's what I say.
The hell was that move? It was weird, whatever it was.
Ouch.
Oh my god, I'm gonna be in here with all four of them at once, aren't I? I pressed triangle! You saw that button flash to say that I pressed it.
Double leg takedown, got the shoulders. Can he do it here?
It's Duke Hudson out of his pod and into the action. We got a ways to go here, and so do these superstars. Ooh, sent
Oh,
straight into the ring.
Jesus!
Back into the
Just
ring now.
come. You heard the clong. What the hell was? What the hell? The game's collision is deciding it wants to take a dump.
Snap suplex.
Hey!
Sent flying
Ow!
out of the air.
I am not a rubber band. I don't belong being flung like that.
quickness, that'll turn things around in a hurry.
Back to Chase.
Axe handle finds its target. Ooh!
Double leg takedown. They're stacked up here. Look at here's the cover. Can he score the pin? And he manages to kick out at one.
A truly impressive kick out.
What is happening? The targeting is going to hell.
Swinging the elbow to halt the offense. Kick to the body as the arm trapped. Tremendous athleticism.
You won't control the tempo, you let him dictate the pace. That right there is how you do it.
And there's the kick out.
He's far from finished.
Then we see Chase. Cover! 2 count. No, stops the count at 2.
I didn't think we'd see a kick out there.
No clue what we're about to see from Frazier in the chamber.
Oh my God.
With a right hand.
I just realized something. This means it's an impossible battle to win.
Simple waist lock. Countered into
Because I'm never going to get a breather.
getting carried.
I pressed that.
Picked up.
I'm pressing the fucking triangle button. I am pressing it right at the time it says to do it. This is bullshit. I'm getting flung all over the place here. Get up, you tit. Get up.
There it is. Reversal.
Oh my God.
Oh, knee right to the spine.
As was set up in the corner of the ring.
Knife edge chop echoing through the arena. And Chase
Duke's not ready for this. Good night. What a stunner. That could put Duke down for good.
Is it enough? The cover. Cover here. Kicking out in time.
He just won't give up. Oof.
Why did I just change targets randomly for no reason? That was a glitched out.
He thinks he has it. And referee cuts off the count in 1. Not
I
going,
clipped
not
through him.
moving away.
Ah, he just got suplexed out onto the freaking floor.
Just grounded and pounded. Oh, swanton. Oh, no. Oh,
He climbed the freaking thing, didn't he?
now it's Frazier. Yeah, no, he doesn't get the 3.
This is going to come down to who wants it more.
And that was taking the attack to the competition with that one.
Chase being stopped. This is not where you want to be.
Kick to the gut. What now? Will that close Andre out?
There's 2.
Here we are. 3 contestants left in the chamber.
Cover. He kicks out with force.
We're well into the match, and he still seems so fresh. It's almost unbelievable.
Carefully placed stop to the arm.
Dropping the knee for more punishment.
Oh, really? You want some?
Kick to the gut.
Dragged around into a neck breaker.
Leaning on the turnbuckle here. Doing whatever it takes.
Oh! He's hit. He just punched me in the dick. What a dick. Yes, I realized what I just said.
Heat-seeking elbow.
Is it enough? The cover. 2. A kick out at 2.
How in the world did he kick out?
Stump puller leg snap. Very effective.
Just breaking down the opponent.
The pin
I just pressed R2 and triangle.
He catches Jensen with a big counter. Setting him up for the flatliner. Guys, I think he just got busted open.
He did.
Yeah, that does not
And
look
quite
good.
frankly, he deserved
Can
it.
he continue like this?
Kick right on point.
Oh, you're both bleeding.
Ooh, and he stops that offense.
Vicious right forearm.
Getting him in place, but for what?
Cuts the attack off. Bang!
Let these two beat each other up.
He goes.
Let them beat each other up, then pin the last one that's left.
Phoenix Splash! That was unreal. Jensen's down, and he might be out.
From the chaos, now the final two combatants emerge. Who will conquer the Elimination Chamber?
Incredible athleticism, and he's clearly on his last legs now.
And in these situations, it's hard to not get desperate, to start going for Hail Mary plays. Up and around, down with a tilt-the-world backbreaker.
Kick to the gut. What now?
Can that finish Nathan?
2. He survived the gauntlet. He survived this Mutiny Mystery Chamber, and now he's not only one half of the Unity Champions, but the very first NXT Mutiny Champion.
Mutiny's leadership cannot be happy.
A welts all over my chest.
Compliment Mutiny, but that is one nice-looking championship.
Guys, what's the new champ doing?
Oh!
Is that a sledgehammer?
This might be a short-lived run for that championship.
I think you're right, Cole.
He's destroying the brand new NXT Mutiny title.
Not only that, but he's sending a strong and clear message, Cole.
Look at that. All the work that went into it, destroyed by the very first champion. You'll love to see it.
If you're on Team WWE, and I am, maybe this is a sign of things to come. Maybe we are one step closer to the destruction of Mutiny.
We can only hope.
You guys are supposed to be impartial.
Wow, what a statement. What an incredible victory for WWE. First, you basically steal the Unity Championships. Now you destroy our first ever NXT Mutiny Championship belt that we didn't even give a damn about in the first place. That's
Yeah,
right.
right.
You never wondered why we didn't come out and stop you from wrecking our title? Or why we even gave you the opportunity to win it in the first place? Or why when those mystery pods open, that it wasn't some big WWE superstars who had jumped to Mutiny? It's because you played right into our plan. Not only did you spend 2 weeks spiking our ratings, you wore yourself out, showing us exactly who the weakest links in Mutiny's chain were. And now, we've cut them out. So thank you. You managed to make Mutiny that much stronger. Maybe next time, think twice before you barge in here with a head full of steam and no real plan. Or better yet, don't think twice. Seems to work out better for us that way.
That's the way you make an impression. Bust in through the front door and make them choke on their own egos.
I appreciate it, but the way KO spun things didn't make it feel like a win.
Come on. You walked into their house, beat half their roster, and turned their fancy title belt into shrapnel. Kevin Owens was just spinning.
She's right. If I had to guess, they didn't expect you to go rampaging through like a bulldozer. KO made all that up to save face.
They could have jumped me at any time, but they didn't. They put a bunch of scrubs into the chamber match. Hell, Psycho Sally came out to the parking lot to offer me some cake. Makes me wonder.
If they created a title because they knew you couldn't resist going down there to win it, sacrificed a bunch of their own guys just to see if they could hang with you, then baked you a cake? That seems a little egocentric.
Well, when you put it like that.
We should talk about what's next. I spoke to the GMs, and you're going to defend your Unity titles at WWE Payback.
Mutiny maneuvered their way into a title match?
No, you'll actually be facing Becky Lynch and Seth Rollins.
Might be nice to take a break from battling Mutiny.
Exactly. And since you're facing a team from our side, there's no chance of the titles going back to NXT.
We don't plan on losing either way.
Even though they're not directly involved in the match, I still think Mutiny might try to interfere. And since we all know that Hunter and the board won't do anything about it, I'll be in your corner to watch your backs. Deal?
Sounds good to me.
Oh my gosh, can you get the... I even got the ruined version of the belt. It's like a trophy, bold moves.
Amidst all this NXT mutiny chaos, there's one thing
Oh yeah, this
that's
will be
been
different
catching
because
our
I picked
eye,
different choices.
piquing our interest, if you will.
Don't get us wrong. We are Team WWE all the way. We support anyone who's fighting the good fight. But two of our teammates have something we want. The Unity Tag Team Championships. And now, we've been given the opportunity.
And who better to hold the Unity titles than an actual wedded couple? That's real unity. Unlike the current champions whose bond is that they grew up together. I grew up with a lot of weirdos. Doesn't mean they'd make a good tag team partner.
But don't worry, after we relieve you of your titles, all will be well in the world. You can get back to focusing on Mutiny, and everyone can rest easy that the Unity titles are still safe and sound with Team WWE.
One last thing. CM Punk, we hear you're gonna be in the champ's corner. We don't need anyone in ours, since we have each other.
But don't try any funny business out there, okay? Or we'll send you right back to the hospital.
Keep those belts nice and warm, champs. We're coming for you.
And here they are, the Unity Champions, joined by their mentor, CM Punk.
I don't think calling CM Punk a mentor goes far enough. He's really been a guide, a guru, and a friend to these two.
Well, you're not wrong, Saxton. I was skeptical of how valuable the influence of a guy like Punk could be, but you can't argue with the results.
Bit of a mixed reaction there. I guess there's some mutiny people in the crowd.
These two have put Mutiny on pause, and Becky and Seth are on high alert.
So some of these parts, some of the things will be the same in every playthrough. I can't do anything about that. But I'll make the matches completely different each time. Because otherwise it's going to be the same repetitive thing over and over again. Yeah.
And here are the challengers. Becky Lynch, Seth Rollins.
A mixed-gender tag title and a husband and wife tag team? It's easy to feel like these Unity titles were made for Seth and Becky.
Unfortunately, they forgot to put them on their wedding registry, so they're going to have to earn them in the ring, just like everyone else.
The Mr. and Mrs. look to make these belts his and hers right here.
Noisy chair.
The following contest is a intergender tag team match and is for the NXT Unity Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers, the team of Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch. Laura Bay-O.
That championship was floating.
The NXT Unity Tag Team titles.
The championship was floating over Lara's freaking arm. She was holding it, but it was floating.
This Unity title match is the reason the championships were created. Four of the best in WWE competing in the same ring.
The key
What
phrase
was a
there
whirlwind splash? I wish we'd back here Seth into the corner by pressing Seth and grab them. Okay.
is best in WWE, Cole. Whoever wins this match, the Unity Championships are out of Mutiny's hands.
You got that right, Corey. This is an all WWE title match, and I am here for it.
Oh my God!
There's the tag.
I'd rather be me. Whoa!
Big
Read each other's minds.
Oh, what a clubbing blow. Whipped into the corner
At least I'm
with
finally taking on
tremendous
someone who's
force.
on my freaking level and not like an NXT guy. No offense, NXT guys, but they're not on the level of the main roster, are they? Like, Seth is a similar ranking to me. Like, I think he's like 90... I think Seth is a 94, I believe. He's one of the higher rated. In fact, everybody, I believe, everybody involved in this matchup, even CM Punk, is at least a 90. I believe. I think, yeah. Please don't say peg. It makes me think of pegging, and I don't want to be thinking of pegging while I'm fighting people, thank you. Or at all, actually. Now that I think about it. Yeah. Oh boy. I mean, it's Seth Rollins. I kind of expected him to have the head of steam.
From behind.
I'd be disappointed if he just stood there and let me beat the crap out of him. Because Seth didn't like that.
Pulls the trigger.
Oof.
Revolution style by Rollins. Right.
That was actually a good series of moves there.
Sends a message.
Wow, what agility.
That was actually an
Showing the
impressive
kind of
series
skills
of
you need
moves.
to hold on to a title.
Oh,
Bang! He finds a counter.
good back and forth. Nice. Keep it up. Keep it up. Liking the back and forth here. Liking the back and forth here. That's what I want to see. Matches that are evenly contested.
Golly, that could do permanent damage. Uh-oh.
But he sneaked out.
Danger.
Wow.
Impressive reversal on Rollins. Snap suplex.
Actually impressed. He managed to sneak out of that.
Sends the knee into the face. That'll stop him.
Wow, Becky. Wow.
Rollins with
She
a
scouted. She had me scouted on that.
Trading counters and reversals back and forth.
Oh. Rollins dead to rights, in desperate need of salvation. Kick to the gut. What now? Oh, what a code red.
That is how a true champion defends their title.
Oh, he kicked out.
Barely able to kick out. I thought
Wow.
the champ had it in the bag.
All
This is
right.
how much the championship means. You can see the sweat drip out of the challengers every pore.
And now the question runs in the mind, how am I going to be able to end this? Thrown out of ringside.
You know, it's anything about this is wrestling. Or something.
Seth Rollins just getting dismantled. Yeah,
Though
Rollins
it's
is
saying
hitting
something
roadblock here.
along those lines.
Ooh, that might have just
Hard to
broken
tell.
something. Ooh, vicious
These
kick
crowds
to the
like
spine.
chanting nuts things for no reason sometimes.
Of the attack.
He's headed up high.
From the heavens, splash from the top. And staying with it, into the cover.
And the champs stay the champs. What a title defense.
Here are your winners, and still the NXT Unity Tag Team Champions, Sawyer Knights
Why the booing?
and Laura
Why the booing? None of them are heels.
They've done it. A well-deserved victory against tough
Well,
competition.
yet.
And it's more than a win. This match is a reminder of what everyone is fighting for. Not just championships, but a break from the mutiny chaos and a glimpse of what WWE was, and hopefully will be again soon.
Yeah, that match was a thing of beauty. That was actually a nice back and forth there between me and Seth. I actually really enjoyed that match. Credit where credit is due. We questioned their bomb, but Strong Hart and Larbear proved they're a strong team. What's more important is the Unity titles remain away from NXT Mutiny. Congratulations, Strong Hart and Larbear, and still, hashtag and still, Triple H continues to play both sides. Jay. Both sides? It's pretty clear to me which side Triple H is on. I don't have enough to upgrade anything. But yeah, we're going to end the episode here. This is a good stopping point. Because if I don't, the episode will be ridiculously long. So I'll end the episode here. If you like what you saw, smack that like button, smash that notification bell, smash the subscribe button, signing out. Love you guys. Peace.